Welcome to Mustang News. My name's Ethan Francisco.
And I'm Cade Smith.
And our first story today is esports. Their season is powering up. With the story, Caden Campbell.
Esports is underway, and Mr. Douglas is excited for the season to start.
My role as the esports coach is to facilitate team practices. It's to keep track of game equipment, to make sure to note any changes to rosters, and to understand all the games and be able to make coaches for the games so they can play better. Well, I played a lot of video games when I was a kid. I was a fat kid, so I enjoyed playing a lot of video games. And getting the chance to show other kids how to play and play better and still show off that I still got some skills is always a good time.
Esports isn't about playing the games. It's also about competing.
Well, basically, it's mostly team-based competitions, and so we start off by getting a team together. We practice with each other a lot. Then whenever competition season comes around, we, as a team, along with our coach, decide upon a day that we want to compete against the other people in our esports league, which is a high school-based league, so we're playing against other high schools. What we've done in the past is we've played against high schools from all around the nation. But this year, we're joining a different league, which will only be high schools in the state of Missouri. So we're going to be vying for that top spot in Missouri now.
Yes.
In esports, there's a game for everybody.
Games that we play for a competition include League of Legends, Fortnite. We might not be offering that one for too much longer though, so get it in while you can. Overwatch, Minecraft Survival Mode, NBA 2K, Hearthstone, Apex Legends, and did I miss any?
Rocket League.
Rocket League, that's also a major one.
Esports hasn't been around McDonald County High School for very long.
Okay, so esports created here whenever a man by the name of Jacob Cooper decided, man, it would be really cool if our school had an esports team. So he came to Mr. Douglas and Mr. Richards back when he was still technically a teacher here, and he's like, hey, I want to get this started. And they're like, okay, we're going to see what we can do, see if we can get this program started. So we started out in the computer lab that we used to have right next to the library, and we'd just come in every day after school and play in there. But then, as they got their rooms up here, we came up here and started getting good computers and started practicing a whole lot more. And we got to make friends, build kinsmanship, and we just came to work as a unit and become one of the better teams in our league. We were actually really high up there, by the way. And now here we are today, a couple years later.
Yeah, it's been 3 years and we're looking to go for at least another 30. So see you guys in 2029. So.
This has been Caden Campbell, Trent Aleek, and Frankie Villigran from Mustang News.
Dub season won't come too easy, fellas, but we believe in you.
Great story, Caden. Thank you.
In our next story, the most underappreciated staff in the whole school handing out nearly 300 tardy slips this year. Keegan Driscoll with the story.
Our MC secretaries are truly the backbone of our high school. Shannon Hurley is our new addition.
I'm the lunch secretary, and I also handle all of the account balances.
Saber Bird is our weathered veteran.
This is my second year.
As with every job, there are always pros and cons.
Pros are that I get to be out and around the students, and cons are that it's a really busy job.
Pros would be getting to know the students, and the cons would be being busy all the time.
Saber and Shannon have many reasons to love working at the high school.
Last year, a student brought donuts every Friday to us.
Since I've been here, everyone's been really welcoming to me.
Our MC secretaries always feel welcome and included in their community.
So I was a secretary at Southwest City for the last 3 years, and I feel like being up here, I'm able to be around the whole community and get to know more people.
It has brought me closer to the community.
This has been Keegan Driscoll, Maya Daly, and Dylan Allison for the Mustang News.
Boy, Ethan, after seeing the work those ladies put in, I sure don't want to be late.
You're right.
Thanks, Keegan.
This next group just wants their voices to be heard. Jessica Rainey with the story.
I sat down with Haley Page and Lindley Ward to discuss their personal and plans as a whole regarding the choir class.
Alrighty. So, why did you join choir?
I was in 3rd grade,
I believe. My mom said that I had a overtoning voice for someone that my age, and I needed to fix it, meaning that I had no vocal control at all. Like, I screamed everything. Kind of similar to what I am now, but that's for a different reason, for another story time.
Alrighty. What is choir planning as a whole this year?
Right now, we are focusing on all districts or all regions. All districts is for sophomores and freshmen, and all region is for, all state is for juniors and seniors. Right now, we're practicing our songs, solos, small ensembles to make sure that we have it down, and then we're going to be practicing, I think it's called Summertime. It's the same song that Darcy Lynn performed on AGT, with the puppet person thingy. But we will be practicing that, and that will be for, I believe, the winter concert.
Alrighty. On a personal level, what are you planning for your journey in choir this year?
I want to focus on my power notes and my whistle notes because I have a very dedicated set on what I want to do, and if I don't work on them, then it's just going to fall flat.
What is your vocal range?
I would be considered a second soprano. I can get high, but if I go too high, it kind of hurts, and I have to project a lot to get that way. But I usually just stay in lower range.
How long have you been singing for?
Whenever I was younger, I would always do little concert things around family. I would be singing stuff like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star whenever I was 5. And also I was in choir since I was in 7th grade and 8th grade and now 9th grade.
What do you like to sing most?
Usually, mostly pop and indie and stuff like that. Just stuff that is known by a lot of people, but also just stuff that's easy to hit notes.
Alright. Why did you join choir this year?
Because I really like to sing, and also I just love the sound of a bunch of people's voices coming together, and it makes me really happy.
All right. So, what are you personally planning this year for choir?
I am planning on becoming more confident in my voice, and also learning how to project and hit notes better and get better breath control and just get better.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Right. What is your vocal range?
I don't know the names of notes. I can hit very low alto notes and soprano 1 notes, which are high notes. I can sing anything, really.
All right. What genre of music do you enjoy to sing the most?
I sing ballads a lot and certain country songs. I hate country music as a whole. I hate it. Cannot listen to it. But I will sing some Carrie Underwood songs. I'll do that. And then Beyonce's If I Were a Boy. I like that one. I like to sing that one too. Mainly something that has a lot of runs, a lot of notes itself, and just I can belt it out.
All right. Is there anything you would like to show us that you're able to do?
I guess. Now, since I mentioned one of the songs earlier, I guess I could sing the chorus of If I Were a Boy by Beyonce.
All right.
I'm gonna scoot back because it gets loud. It does get loud. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man and listen to her It's good.
We can hear the hard work from here. Thank you, Jessica.
The Mustang Athletics have really been putting their hooves down this week. Sports highlights, we've got Zeke Bose with the story.
Last week, the MCHS Lady Mustangs softball team lost to Logan Rogersville 0-3, but won against Lamar 3-1. The volleyball team beat Monette in 2 sets with a score of 25-18 and 25-23. The football team had a tough loss against Cassville. The boys soccer team beat Thomas Jefferson 7-4 and lost to Neosho 0-5. The girls golf team had a great week at conference with the team placing third. Lily Allman made first team all-conference and Jolie Stipp made second team all-conference. Cross country just had 2 meets at Lamar and East Newton, where they both finished near the top as team and individuals.
It's another great week for Mustang Athletics. Thank you, Zeke.
Finally, our Mustang Students of the Week.
So, Mrs. Bunting, why did you nominate Logan Still for Student of the Week?
I nominated Logan Still. He was a student I had as a 5th grader in White Rock. And of course, obviously he's matured since then. He, on top of demonstrating a lot of maturity in the classroom, he knows how to behave himself. He participates well in class discussions, and he completes all of his work in a timely manner. So what more can you ask for?
Those are some model Mustangs. Way to represent.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That'll be it for Mustang News today.